second. Logan Brown holding down the third spot in car number 45 with Christian Hanger fourth into 29. He's on the outside looking in. In-car shot, giving you an idea. Jones Racing Products in-car camera. So Overton working that outside line. Overton trying to chase down the leader. On the outside, here they come, off of 4. Matt Cooper down on the bottom. Big Sexy on the outside in the 76 car. He's to his rear quarter panel. He's alongside in turn 3. Does he have the momentum off 4? He does. New leader, Brandon Overton, car number 76. Matt Cooper still working that bottom, trying to keep the 76 car in his sights. Still the 45 car. Logan Brown holding down the third spot. Hanger on the outside looking in fourth in car number 29. Laps winding down. It'll be 2 to go. This time by for Brandon Overton, car number 76, as he pulls away from Matt Cooper. And boy, Hanger is hanging it out in car number 29. He's going to rip the rear deck off the car trying to get there. White flag in the air, 1 to go. Barrett's Performance, 1 to go flag has been shown, the white flag. Here comes Brandon Overton down for the checkered flag. He'll take the win. Second will go to Matt Cooper. And third is the 45 of Logan Brown. So those 3 will transfer to the main event. How about a nice round of applause for the winner of the Augusta Aquatics LCQ number 1 from Evans, Georgia, in car number 76, Big Sexy Brandon Overton. Second goes to Matt Cooper out of McKenzie, Tennessee, the 18th seat. Third is Logan Brown out of White Bluff, Tennessee. They will go on to race again in the Deep Fried 75. And boy, tip of the cap to Christian Hanger. He used up all of his race car in that 4th spot, trying to make his way up into 3rd. Gave it all that he had, but he was just a little bit short. All right, we want to remind our internet users, giving you a quick look in as we line up LCQ number 2, presented by Hoosier Racing Tire. Here's your starting lineup. In the J27 out of Fayetteville, Tennessee, it'll be Jay Scott. Outside row 1, the B44 from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Grayson Brewer. Oakley Johns in the C6 out of Hohenwald, Tennessee, lines up on the inside of row 2. Outside the second row, the 388. Rookie of the Year point leader out of Ocala, Florida, Jackson Hayes. Third row on the inside, car number 15, Clayton Stuckey out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Outside row 3 from College Grove, Tennessee, in car number 81, Jason Riggs. Fourth row on the inside, driving the 14M out of Longview, Texas, Morgan Bagley outside the fourth row. Car number 59 from Connorsville, Tennessee, Dylan Hatchett and Ronnie Cooper at the tail of the field in the 10C. So they've been through the Earnhardt Technologies start zone. They've got the Gorsuch Performance green flag coming down to complete lap number 1. Jay Scott, your leader at car number 27. It'll be Oakley Johns, the C6 in second. Third is Jason Hayes in the 388. Battling for the transfer spot with him, the B44 car, Grayson Brewer. And Stuckey working the high side in the 15 car. Down in the bottom box, the battle for the transfer spot. Your leader in the upper left-hand corner. Oakley Johns trying to reel him in. Look at Stuckey up on the outside. He's going for it. Down on the bottom is the 388, tags the fence in turn 4. So Stuckey now in a transfer spot. B44, Grayson Brewer, is still in the picture along with the 388. Jackson Highs, the Rookie of the Year point leader. So Stuckey trying to pull away from that third spot to race his way into the show. There's your leaders, the 27, Jay Scott. 2 car lengths on Oakley Johns in the C6. Coming down to 3 laps to go. Hoosier Racing Tire LCQ number 2. They'll be coming around to the 2 to go this time by. Morgan Bagley on the outside looking in the 14M. Back in the 7th spot. Leader off turn number 4 as Oakley Johns will start working the high side in the closing laps. Barrett's Performance, 1 to go, has been shown to the leaders. Here they come, last 2 turns. Oakley looks to the inside, but Johns cannot make the move. Win will go to Jay Scott in car number 27. Oakley Johns, the C6 in second. And rounding out the top 3 in car number 15. It'll be Clayton Stuckey. Coming home with the win in the J27 car out of Fayetteville, Tennessee. How about a nice round of applause for the winner of the Hoosier Racing Tire LCQ number 2, Jay Scott. All right, coming up, we are going to do the Jericho Transmissions redraw, so we're going to get set up for that. Joshua Joyner going to interview our heat race winners and conduct the redraw down at the flag stand. So it'll be just a few minutes. As we go to intermission, be a good time to head to concession stand, load up on all the goodies down there. So we'll have an intermission, and then right after intermission, it'll be the $20,000 to win deep fried 75. Well, one of our drivers here tonight, Josh Henry, comes from a racing family out of Newport, Tennessee. And I've known this family for about 30 years now. And in fact, I knew his dad before Josh was born, and his grandfather. But Josh has a 9-year-old daughter by the name of Miranda. And unfortunately, she was recently diagnosed with a brain tumor. She'll be receiving care in Memphis, Tennessee. And they are doing a benefit dinner and auction on behalf of Miranda. And that'll be coming up on Friday, August the 9th, 5 to 8 p.m. at the Parrottsville Elementary Cafeteria. That's over in East Tennessee. It'll be $10 a plate for a spaghetti dinner, meat sauce or marinara. That includes bread, beverage, and dessert. And they will also take donations on that. So if you'd like to make a donation, you can get online. And I believe Josh Henry is on Facebook. And you can send him a message and see how you can get a donation over to help his daughter, Miranda, 9 years old, recently diagnosed with a brain tumor. So, again, that spaghetti dinner and auction will be on Friday, August the 9th, 5 to 8 p.m. The auction will start at 7 p.m. Going to have all kinds of memorabilia from different drivers and prizes. And it's $10 a plate at the Parrottsville Elementary Cafeteria in Parrottsville, Tennessee. All right, we are ready for the interviews with our heat race winners and the redraw. So we'll turn it over to the flag stand with Joshua Joyner. Joshua, take it away.
Thank you, Roby. Just waiting on our first heat race winner for the Jericho Transmissions redraw. We go in order of our heat race winners. Zach Mitchell, he was fast on the track tonight, but he is not very quick getting to our interviews here in the redraw. There he comes. I think I see him. But, hey, I want to say thank you to everybody. We've got a great crowd here tonight at Duck River Raceway Park. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the racing tonight. Don't thank everybody for tuning in on Hunt the Front TV, as well as I think we're previewing, free preview on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching this, you got time to tune in for the feature here shortly on Hunt the Front TV, huntthefront.tv. After some track prep, Russell Booth has got the water truck going. We're going to pack it in. We get started with the main event. 75-lap deep fried, 75-lap main event coming up. But first, we're going to find out where our 4 heat race winners are starting in the Jericho Transmissions redraw. First, but no, before we do that, Zach, tell me about Duck River Raceway Park, a little bit far from home over in South Carolina, coming over here. You have much experience? Have you been here before, much experience here, and what do you think of it?
I've never been here before. Last night was the first night. We kind of struggled a little bit qualifying, but seemed to pick up a little bit of speed in the feature and all. But overall, I love the place. Probably be one of my favorite top 3 racetracks, But hopefully we can draw us a good number here and keep her up front for 75 laps.
There you go. He says it might be one of his top 3 favorite racetracks. If he's on the pole and wins the race, and I'm sure he'll be even closer to that. But he will start third. Zach Mitchell draws the 3. He'll start third in tonight's 75-lap, $20,000 to win main event. I believe we got Tanner English, winner of heat race number 2, coming up next. Tanner, I know, unlike Zach, you have a lot of history here. One of your home tracks. Obviously, you're going to use that to your advantage tonight, coming up, trying to get that $20,000 payday.
Yeah, it's a long way away from home track, but we've been here a bunch, and I got a lot of fans here, and seems like we do pretty good here. So last night we were a little off. I felt like we learned a little bit last night and got better, and hopefully we can get it done tonight.
There you go, Tanner English going to reach in the bag for the Jericho Transmissions redraw, and he pulls out the 2. Tanner English will start outside pole of tonight's main event. And Ashton, our 3rd heat race winner. No pressure, but one extreme to the other here. So, Ashton, man, what I want to say is we saw in qualifying and heat race the top was getting treacherous, definitely qualifying, and you came out and wasn't scared, went there. I think you're the first one in Group B to try it after a few guys knocked the deck out in Group A. Tell me about that, having to make that decision to go up there and risk it all to try to get a good time, which you did. How's that pressure for you?
They always say, dumber you are, the tougher you got to be, and I'm pretty damn dumb. So, it worked out for us. We had a pretty good heat race there. Just, I'm sure I'm going to pull this 4 here and give Josh the 1. So, looking forward to that, I guess. But just thanks to Jeff Matthews. It's really awesome to see this place packed out. I've only been here one time back in 2020, and to see all the people here, it's really cool. It's electric, and I'm excited to go. Is it 75 lap? That's a long time. Hell, hopefully we keep the deck in it.
All right, well, first we're going to find out where he starts. He reaches in the bag, and Ashton Winger draws the 1. Ashton Winger will be your pole sitter tonight. All right, well, let's Josh scoot through there. Sorry, Jack, our social media guy, trying to get the picture. I hate it, Josh. I know you're probably pins and needle there waiting to see what Ashton would draw, because we know what is left in the bag if we're paying attention. Fortunately, it's a 75-lap race, long time to get through there, and you have a lot of experience here. How are you feeling going into this main event?
I feel good. We made some changes last night and stuff and just didn't hit our stuff exactly right. Our car just wasn't real balanced, and tonight we kind of went back to some stuff that we know here, got quite a few laps and stuff, but our car was real good in that heat race around the bottom, and Ashton got her 1 there. So, but no, I won a race here about a month or so ago, and we made the laps around the top, so maybe that'll play out for us, and I'll be looking for that slide job getting in turn 1 and 2.
There you go. Josh Putnam going to reach in the bag, make it official. He will start tonight's deep fried 75 main event. 4th. So Josh Putnam will be outside the second row. All right, so that does it. We know where everyone's starting for the main event. We're going to finish up some track prep here. Russell Booth and the crew got the Kubota tractors working it. Give us a little while. We'll be coming right back after this brief intermission with our 75-lap, 20,000 to win super late model main event. In the meantime, you guys watching from home, we're going to throw it to some commercials, and I think we got some giveaways to do here for this great crowd here tonight at Duck River Raceway Park.
Dirt Track Fantasy Sports is finally here. Introducing Dirt Draft, the online fantasy sports app that's the first of its kind. Sprint cars, late models, modifieds, midgets, you name it, and you can play it on Dirt Draft. Just sign up, enter games, draft your team.